Across Trinidad and Tobago, we've been seeing some bouts of Saharan dust, and that will likely continue through the weekend. But at least conditions are quiet in the Atlantic for the most part. Obviously, for our area of interest, which is from Trinidad and Tobago out towards the Atlantic, near to the coast of Africa, the outlook from the Met Office was expecting 1 to 4 named storms, possibility most likely of us seeing about 3 in that area. But right now, we only have a couple of tropical waves which are nearing the coast, but out towards the coast of Africa. One just left there. We could be seeing that arriving through the next week or so. But right now for Trinidad and Tobago, it's going to be a mostly settled, a clear night, but you will be seeing some hot, hazy weather as you go through your Saturday morning. There's only a slight chance of a few brief showers, mostly confined to the hillsides, but overall Tobago should see a pretty hazy day. Similarly for Trinidad, looking for hazy sunshine to start your weekend. There's still the slight chance of a couple of brief showers coming across the hillsides, favouring of the northern range as usual for this time of the year, out towards the central areas as well, and then down along the south coast through the hills around the Moruga and out towards the Carcass and Cedrus. So don't be surprised if you do see a couple of brief showers passing through, but all the while the hazy conditions will likely continue for Saturday. Now for those looking to head out, looking for a hot 32 degrees Celsius through Trinidad, 31 in Tobago. There'll be a high UV index with all the sunshine coming through. That will drastically change as we go through Sunday. Possibility of some moisture slipping into Trinidad and Tobago, likely to bring us some cloudy skies. Also the possibility of heavy showers and maybe even some thunder showers erupting as we go through Sunday, and all the while turning quite windy. So for those of you heading offshore, look for those strong winds on a Saturday to become definitely stronger as we go through the weekend. Easterly at 20 knots, pushing to 25 by the end of Sunday. So that will likely begin to whip the waves, looking at 2.5 through the Caribbean, maybe pushing 3 meters once you go through Saturday and then into Sunday as well. Now for those looking to head further afield through the Caribbean, we have had the tropical wave which left the eastern Caribbean and is now making its way across the Caribbean Sea into Hispaniola. Will likely bring some rather heavy weather there, so we're looking for Haiti as well as the Dominican Republic to see some thundery downpours, possibly no higher than 31 degrees Celsius in Santo Domingo, 32 in Port-au-Prince, and then some of those showers will likely begin to make inroads across the parts of Jamaica through Saturday. For the Eastern Caribbean, it's mostly settled, barring a couple of brief showers, and overall conditions should be pretty fair the further south you head. But then once you get into Georgetown, picking up some rainy spells, the ITCZ will likely be active across Guyana through Saturday. But for cricket fans, on a Saturday, a few brisk showers during the day, and then that should lead to a settled night for Barbados. But all the while, it'll be quite breezy and at times windy across Barbados through Sunday and then Monday as well. So obviously, for cricket fans and the cricketers alike, you will notice those flags rippling across Kensington Oval through the weekend. So that's the weather, and that's it from me.